SAFM, South Africa's news and information leader.
Thanks. Our top story is Northern Cape State of the Province address postponed and Germany's president forced to step down. Good afternoon. The Northern Cape State of the Province address has been postponed. This after Northern Cape Premier Hazel Jenkins collapsed 40 minutes into her speech. Jenkins was rushed to hospital and her condition remains unknown. She was addressing a fully packed audience at the Christian Revival Church in Kimberley this morning. Eastern Cape Premier Noxolo Kivit is adamant that the strategy developed to turn around the embattled provincial education and health departments will produce positive results. The strategy was instituted in 2010. Delivering her third State of the Province address in the Bisho legislature, Kivit says the strategy, together with the Pretoria intervention, will be able to address the challenges the education department faces. She singled out learner transport and nutrition programs as shining examples and outcomes of the turnaround strategy.
We strongly believe we have begun to turn the corner in many respects with an education turnaround strategy augmented by the implementation of Section 100 of the Constitution in collaboration with the National Department of Basic Education. The implementation of the Learner Attainment Improvement Strategy to enhance the culture of teaching and learning while shifting non-core or supporting responsibilities such as scholar transport and nutrition programs.
Northwest Premier Tanya Modise says the provincial government is gearing itself up to provide skills development to ensure food security. Modise says this will include creating facilities of learning for agricultural students. Modise is delivering her third State of the Province address in Mahikeng.
We are launching the Kora Training Center to afford emerging and aspirant farmers practical farming experience. We are also acquiring 4,000 hectares to start planting for biofuel production. We intend to construct storage for animal fodder for help during floods and droughts. We also want to start off by using all the available storage facilities, silos, and even create more storage to start pushing the Northwest into food security in the real sense.
Western Cape Premier Helen Zille has announced measures to bring broadband internet access to schools, provincial and municipal government facilities. She was speaking at the opening of the provincial legislature in Cape Town. Zille says 4,000 government facilities need to be linked to each other, to businesses, civil society and citizens. She says they hope to have connected 70% of government facilities and schools to the broadband network by 2014. Zille says high-speed internet connection is crucial to stimulate an internationally competitive economy and improve productivity. Protesting members of the community of Baba Bamokhale near Brits in the northwest are accusing the police of intimidation. They claim the police are going into the houses of people who are not part of the protest. Police spokesperson Tulani Ngubane says the police are just following leads, but any wrongdoing should be reported to relevant authorities such as the ICD. Sisi Sekhala reports.
The situation, which remained tense in Baba Bamokhale community, has now changed, with the protesters now accusing the police of attacking people who are not part of the protests. They are alleging that police are beating and attacking community members in their homes. Police spokesperson Tulani Ngubane says if there's any wrongdoing on the part of the police, it should be reported to the relevant authorities. I'm Sisi Sekhalo for SABC News.
Further afield, German President Christian Wolff has announced his resignation. An ally of Chancellor Angela Merkel, Wolff is embroiled in a scandal over a home loan that he accepted when he was Premier of Lower Saxony. Prosecutors had called for his immunity to be lifted. Merkel has cancelled a scheduled visit to Italy to deal with the crisis. German media say the crisis is unprecedented in post-war Germany. Correspondents say Chancellor Merkel is unlikely to be affected by the crisis as she currently enjoys a high approval rating even as Germany wrestles with the Eurozone debt crisis. And finally, the Poachers lost the first of the 3 T20 internationals against New Zealand by 6 wickets in Wellington. The Black Caps, who won the toss, restricted the visitors to 147 for 6. New Zealand opening batsman Martin Guptill's top scored with 78 not out as the Kiwis made 148 for 4 and won the match with 4 balls to spare.